All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be your spirit reading for Gemini season. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is as always in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So first things first, we are going to shuffle up our cards and say our prayer, and then we shall begin. So dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance they have brought today and the assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers and myself, to ground us in our energy so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant us the ability to keep our personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the spirit within Gemini season. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards. First one's out is the Heart of the Sky, and that's in the challenge position, so that's what we're currently going through. Second one is the Upper World in the reverse. Going to read the medicine for that one. What is the last and final card for the spirit within Gemini season? The Gatherer. There is an abundance to reap. We are reaping what we are sowing by the end of Gemini season. I feel overall that something is being planted or in place. I'm getting this vision of soil and something growing within the soil, but for some reason it's growing sideways, and by the end of Gemini season it's going to turn and be sprouting and coming up out of the ground. That's what I feel is going on. That's what I am interpreting is happening here. So let's go ahead and read the Heart of the Sky so that way we can see what's going on here. So the heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas into expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky calls us in the heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. This is a card of manifesting. This is a card of manifesting. We are making something this season. Our spirit is making something this season. We're going to go ahead into the upper world, and it's in the reverse, so I'm going to read the medicine for that one. So this says, ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take what has been offered. Now you must deal with the lethargy and idleness. While support for a new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you if you act now. So just like I said, I could feel that we were growing sideways for some reason, and by the end of the season, we are going to be going upright. And then last but not least, we have the Gatherer. And this one's in the upright, so we can go ahead and read it. So the Gatherer, this is saying, do not wander too far afield in search for what Spirit has already provided. Practice paying it forward, being thankful in advance of receiving. If you are in a scarcity mindset, open your heart to look beyond current conditions, and you will find the bounty being offered to you. Oh, I didn't read the wrong one. My bad. So anyways, Scratch all that I said before. This is what it is. Look at the resources you already have close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity that have limited your choices and colored your destiny. Pack your food for the winter and start with the low-hanging fruit that is all around you. So this is letting me know that our harvest is ready. We are ready to reap what we have sowed. We just can't see it yet because it's growing. It's going to a new destination. So this is letting me know that the place that you are at right now is not the place that you are meant to receive your harvest within. Whatever blessings or rewards or whatever the situation you have been waiting for, or what you have been reaping into the earth, or what you have been manifesting with this card of manifestation out. What you have been manifesting is not ready to be received in the location that you are in. You must change your location in life. And this location that I'm talking about is the friends that you keep around you, the family that you interact with, or the lover that you have. You need to change your environment in order for you to receive your manifestation this season. So it may be time for you guys to go reclusive, to be alone, to go into a isolated state or into an introverted state. But whatever you are manifesting, you are not ready. You're not meant to receive it until you are alone. All right, so let's dig deeper into this message. The Five of Cups. I always have a hard time interpreting this card because I don't see a face on it. Well, I get a partial view of a face. 707, as I said that. Look out for these angel numbers. Like I said, your angels are ready and willing to help you. You have assistance from the upper world, which is the heavens. This is focus. This is focus in a trial and error period. This is continuously doing something until you get it. You're bored with trying. You're uncontent with trying. You're uncontent with things not working out for you, or whatever you trying failing and you having to restart. You're bored with the whole entire process. It's no longer fulfilling anything in your life. And the fulfillment of things in your life is coming from the standpoint of like, I don't want to do the same thing over and over again and not get what I'm trying to obtain. You're over trying to obtain something and it not working out for you this season. And the thing that you are trying to obtain is whatever it is that you are manifesting. People are manifesting different things, so I cannot go deep into that card. But I know that you guys are tired of manifesting this season. You're tired of the process of it not being here. And that's really what it is you're tired of not having what you're manifesting. You're tired of it not being in your environment. But the only reason it's not in your environment is because of your environment. It's not you. So while you're over here thinking that you are the reason why your manifestation isn't coming through, that good life that you want, the blessings that you want to receive, it's not you, it is your environment. We all know that the Lord knows, and if you don't know, you're about to know, that the Lord does not prepare a place without preparing a people for it. He does not prepare people without preparing a place for them. You're tired of not having your way. You're tired of not having your will. You're tired of not having the experience that you want to have. This Fool card did a turnaround. This Fool card did a straight turnaround. And it's backed by the Queen of Wands. Okay. This Fool is you're ready to start a new journey. You're very eager to start a new journey. You're very eager to leave things behind. And it's because you don't want to waste your time. And also, you're at your wit's end of manifesting this experience. For with the situation, it's the people that you keep in your environment. Very strongly, it's the people that you keep in your environment. Like, for example, you'll be wanting to do something and then you go and tell one of your friends that's not supposed to be in your environment, and they don't want to do it with you. This is this experience of codependency. You see, the Fool, when he did this turnaround, well, regardless, he's still on the page, he's still on the card by himself, but it's very important that he is by himself on this journey. 1111, as I'm saying that, you need to have some independence in your life. Because I feel that with the analogy that I just gave you guys, there's a sort in blah. I don't know why I cannot talk. There is a sort of, in a type of codependency that you have in your life, feeling like you cannot do certain things without someone else. You wanted to go to the movies. You called up Ashley. Ashley's busy. You called Ben. Ben's busy. You called John. John is out of town. You cannot fulfill your dreams and your desires with other people. Well, because other people aren't around. It's like you're codependent when it comes to making things happen for yourself. And the key word there is yourself. You don't need anybody to do what you want to do. If no one wants to go with you, because that is just an added bonus, a special benefit. That's an extra dessert at the table of your feast. That is an extra thing in your manifestation, is having somebody with you. 1222. You do not need anybody with you. You do not need anybody with you. You can do things on your own. You can do things by yourself. I feel that for the middle of Gemini season, we're going to do this turnaround, and we're going to start to accept that we can go out on our own and accomplish the things that we want to go to. We don't have to always go to the movies with somebody else. We can go to the movies by ourselves. And I feel like these manifestations are these simple things that you can actually do by yourself, but you just want the company. And because you're not receiving the company, you are blocking yourself from receiving the thing that you want to do. And that's not the right thing here. Like, for example, this person wants to steady these cups on this beam here, and he keeps failing at it because they keep falling over. He doesn't have to have it done on this stick, on this log, on this beam. He can change the stick. He can make it to where these things are better. He doesn't have to do it this way. You do not have to do the things that you want to do in the way that you are thinking of them. That's not the only way that it could get done. Like, for example, I love going to the movies by myself. That is one of my self-care dates that I take myself on, and that's one of my dates that I take myself on, period, is going to the movies. When I go to the movies by myself, I don't have to worry about anybody talking. I don't have to spend extra money on snacks and food and drinks and things of that nature. And the money that I was going to spend on somebody else, I wind up spending on myself, and I'll get like popcorn and chicken tenders or something like that as I'm going to the movies. And yes, I live in Michigan, and at our movie theaters, they do have chicken tenders, like, and I know they got them at AMC movies, period, so that shouldn't be a weird thing. But you guys need to know that there are benefits in you doing things by yourself, and you just need to open up your eyes to them. And that's the turnaround that this Fool card has done, and which makes all of the experiences that he has been through seem like they are brand new experiences. There are benefits in being alone. There are benefits in being by yourself. The benefit of being alone is you don't have anybody that you have to critique yourself for. You don't have anybody judging you. You don't have anybody criticizing you. You don't have anybody to hold yourself back because of. You don't have anybody to host and take care of. You don't have anybody that is hindering the pleasantry of what it is that you are trying to do. That is a benefit of being alone. That is a benefit of being by yourself, is knowing these things. This Queen of Wands card, this is a leader here. This is someone that is a leader, and she knows that she can get things done, even if she has to do it with someone else. This card is a card of knowing that I can. And I can does not mean, oh, I can with Betsy. Oh, I can with John. Oh, I can with April. No, you can, and that's it. You don't need anybody else. Having somebody else is an added benefit and a special bonus. I feel that Gemini season for the spirit is going to make us independent. We are going to be independent this season. And here goes a Tower moment coming out. Backed by the Two of Wands in the reverse. My Two of Wands been in the reverse for a while. You got the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and the Sun. What's in between you not learning the lesson and you experiencing sadness is you not being... let me actually look over these cards, because I just realized they were all in the reverse. This Hierophant is submission to the law. This Six of Cups is not being open. And the Sun card is contentment. This is a Tower moment here. And I feel like the Sun card came out separately from these other two cards because this Tower moment is going to end in contentment for you. I feel like the law that you have to submit to is that you were born by yourself and you're going to die by yourself. And you are the only thing that will stay consistent and constant in your life. You are the only thing that will not leave you, and you are the only thing that will not leave your life. But what I really want to know is I need a clarification on this Six of Cups. Because I'm feeling that the thing should be you being open to yourself, but what is it that we don't need to be open to? Okay, one more cleanse. Six of Cups. Eight of Pentacles in the challenge position. This is you not being open to settling. This is also you guys having a revelation and knowing that being by yourself is not a settlement. Being alone is not a settlement. Why would we think that anytime we cannot grab someone else to attend an event with us or go somewhere with us, that we are settling for being alone? You have to see yourself as a benefit. You have to see yourself as a blessing. You have to see spending time with yourself as a valuable and worthy and precious thing to do. And that's the word that I was looking for, is you have to see yourself as see yourself as something precious, so precious that spending time with yourself is priceless. You have to see yourself as a priceless, special thing. And you will grow into a blissful contentment with yourself. The Six of Cups is clarified by this Eight of Pentacles. And this Eight of Pentacles is giving me a card of acceptance that the things that you are working on is good for you. And what we are working on this season is independence. Once we start to submit to the law that we are going to always be with ourselves, that we should always place ourselves as the number one position in our life, because we deserve it that much, for the simple fact of we have never left ourselves, and we are the only thing that is consistent and constant in our life. I feel like Gemini season is teaching us independence, is teaching us self-reliance, is teaching us self-dependency. It's teaching us all things of how being independent is a benefit. And by the end of Gemini season, we are going to gather all of the blessings and benefits of being alone, and we are going to use them. And we are going to have these things acquired in our life, so much so that we will find it glorious to spend time with ourselves. It'll almost be our favorite thing to do. But this only happens once you submit to the law. Accept that being alone is good for yourself, and become content with the experience. I really want to turn these cards upside down and see what they tell me. Yeah, it's the same thing here. Submit to the law. I feel like there's going to be some type of experience in our life. If it's not this reading, it's going to be some type of experience in your life that's going to have you look at spending time with yourself as a beneficial thing. And it's going to throw you into contentment and bliss, so much so that you're always going to want to do so. That's what I feel is going to happen with this Tower moment for Gemini season. We are in it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming soon, because of the situation of the fact that these cards came out reversed, meaning that this is something that hasn't happened yet, but it is going to. Too many cards. Wasn't expecting this one. The Nine of Swords with the Empress. Oh, Lord. That's something. With this Eight of Pentacles being backed by this Page of Wands, these cards I was putting back real quick. With this Eight of Pentacles being backed by this Page of Wands in the reverse, this is telling me that the baseline, not any specific styles or any specific ways, but just the core of spending time alone with yourself, you're going to accept it as a good thing for you. You're going to start to reject people when they be like, oh, you know, hey, can I come and hang out with you today? You're going to tell them no because you plan on taking a, well, whether you tell them what you plan on doing is up to you, but it's because you plan on taking a bubble bath, wrapping up in some nice warm clothes on the couch and watching a movie, or you plan on going on a nature trail hike by yourself and really listening to the sounds of nature and enjoying that experience out there, because you're going to have so much fun by yourself and you don't want that fun to be ruined, tainted, or changed into anything else. You're going to start rejecting people that want to hang out with you. And it's not a harsh reject of like, oh no, I'm never going to accept hanging out with them. You're going to reschedule. You're going to reschedule. Or you're going to it's you're just going to tell them no because of what you're doing. You're not telling them no, I don't want to hang out with you at all. You're just telling them, oh, maybe after I do these things, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, because you're going to really enjoy spending time with yourself. So this Nine of Swords comes out and it lands by the Fool card, right? And this Nine of Swords is backed by the Empress. Nine of Swords is typically a card of worry and fear and stress. This is a card of lack that I'm feeling. This is a card of not having enough. This is a card of struggle. Some of you guys are living in a world where you have everything for yourself and you're just not using it. Only because you want to hang out with someone else. You want to use it with someone else. Some of you guys probably have clothes in your closet that still got tags on them because you couldn't find anybody else to hang out with on a day that you wanted to wear them. You probably got products and things in your house that you don't use because nobody else has came over and had like the self-care day with you where you got like the mask and you do skincare, or nobody wants to have a sleepover with you or something like that. You have to really begin to enjoy spending time alone and spending time by yourself and using the things that you have. I want whoever that resonate with, I want you guys to do some homework and actually use the things that you have. I want you guys to actually acquire the things that you have and use them. And see how much beneficial fun you have in your life by using the things that you have around you and applying yourself to your life. I feel like I need one more card just to end this reading. We're at 27 minutes here. And I'm going to give me a nice oracle card. Oop, nope, not taking that one. The Journey comes out sideways. I feel like I want one more. Time Master. The Coyote. This is the trick. That Tower moment, baby. And what is the Hummingbird? Out of all of these, I'm just going to read the Hummingbird. But I feel like actions are going to heal this codependency. And it's only actions that will heal this codependency. The Time Master speaks of breaking out of the linear type of time and moving forward in your life without living just a linear progression. The journey, of course, talks about the journey that you're on. And then I'm going to read the hummingbird. And I also might read the coyote for the tower moment that we're talking about, because that flipped over. So the hummingbird says, the buzzing you feel is the sound of your hummingbird wings preparing to say yes to a new adventure. That's that being independent. This is not the time to linger on what has gone wrong, but to trust in the rightness of the moment and take bold action. Trust that success is assured, even if you must face tests and challenges to reach your destination. Know that all will be well, because the all is in the small. The all is in the small detail. And remember, it's always a small detail when somebody does not want to hang out with you, or you can't find anybody because everybody is busy. It's always a very small detail. And the small detail that no one is there is going to be so beneficial and so much of a blessing to you, because you're really going to enjoy your time. So you have to take that leap of faith with the Fool card and actually do it. This hummingbird spoke of everything that I was talking about. Once you start acting on the actions that will break you out of codependency, you will love being independent. So as another final thing, I'm going to read the coyote. Oh, that's 12, not 21. And this is for the tower moment that I spoke of. So if coyote calls to you, it's a time to pay special attention to detours, which is you spending time by yourself instead of spending with others because they're busy, and disappointment. Ooh, detours and disappointment. This is exactly what I was talking about for that tower moment, as they are true tests of faith. And you have to have faith that you will still continue to live a good life and be good even if no one is there. You have set your intentions and turned them over to the Great Spirit, yet you may find yourself lost and confused when it appears you are being led off course and you're not, off the path leading to your most cherished dreams and desires. Remember this, coyote is a sacred trickster and may be leading you into challenges to ensure that you are ready to handle what you've set in motion. Great growth and understanding come to you when coyote calls your name. Can you take care of yourself when you are alone? That is Gemini season. That is the question that Gemini season is asking us. That's what all of Gemini season's experiences are going to be about. Can you take care of yourself when you are alone? Can you provide yourself the best experience possible when you are alone? So that's all that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me or see more tarot, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Peace, love, and light. And as always, be great.